It is New York City Comic-Con time on the other side of the country. However, some exclusives have come to my area, so let's go on a hunt. All right, I'm sure you know New York City Comic-Con is going on right now, which always means tons of new exclusive Funko products. I went on a hunt today specifically looking for one of those products, and I'm very happy because I lucked out. Alrighty, so let's show those clips and then we will meet back here to talk about what I picked up. Don't know what my finger is doing. Alright, started my journey off with GameStop. Here's an overview of their section. I really didn't see anything noteworthy in this GameStop, just figured I'd show all of their inventory at once. I did see some pretty cool fig pins though. I've never bought one of these, but I liked the Demon Slayer ones. That front right one in particular, it's a Zenitsu and it's kind of black and white. I don't know, thought it was cool. Now on to FYE. Not a lot of new pops here, but I figured I'd show everything off in case there's something that interests you. They did have a lot of clearance pops, including this $3 pop. Probably the lowest I've ever seen a pop priced at. Black Clover, leave a comment down below. Should I watch this? I've been thinking of watching Black Clover, but I don't really know much about it. Homerzilla, legend has it Godzilla was actually named after him. That was a joke, of course. My Hero Academia, pretty cool. And now on to Hot Topic. Here's just about everything they had. You can probably see a couple of things that are new. Everything else has been sitting for a minute. But the one thing that actually, yeah, here it is. So Eddie Munson, this is the new Eddie. Sorry I didn't get a good shot on that, but I really thought this was cool because I loved the first one and Eddie's such a cool character. Vulpix, you know I've been getting into Pokemon lately and this is one that maybe I'll pick up, but I'm looking for the flocked one. Box Lunch was the next store I went to. I won't say too much here, but they did have the pop I picked up and you can see it behind the counter right there. They had a plethora. I would have shown more from Box Lunch, but they didn't have too much else, so I just went on to the Nerd Store. And here you can see their massive table of pops. Each one of these is actually pretty interesting, like this Chase John Lennon. I wish they'd make more Beatles pops, honestly. I love the Beatles. Then this Goku Chase with wings, that's pretty cool. What else? This whole wall of pops. Tons of these are Marveled and some anime at the end, and then just miscellaneous stuff. Here's their Grail case. I'm going to highlight a few of these, but first off, I'll just let you look over them. There's some really cool pops in here. Like, I mean, I'm sure you can already see some things like some NFT pops there, some Game of Thrones old stuff, Doug, and like I said, I'll highlight some of these, but this is just an overview right now. I really like the older sports pops, so this Klay Thompson was pretty cool. Then they had Wilma. Actually, all three of these are cool. Let's see. Then some Captain America. That one on the left is an old Barnes & Noble exclusive. Pretty cool. Tom Brady. I think he's holding a deflated football, but I'm not entirely sure. Winter Soldier, as well as the original Captain America, which is awesome. Then Bucky Barnes, another Winter Soldier, as well as Matt Murdock. And then this Comic-Con exclusive, this San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Masters of the Universe scented pop. And some NFTs from the Jetsons. Pretty cool. NFTs, I don't know if I'll ever buy an NFT pack myself, but I always think they're cool when I see them. Then Doug, that's awesome, as well as the mayor on the right there. And some Willy Wonka pops that's timely with the new Timothée Chalamet movie coming out. And here's the pop I picked up. All right, I am stoked because I found this pop. I actually went to the mall yesterday, just kind of thinking, hey, you know what? Maybe they're dropping some New York City Comic-Con pops a little bit early, but they had nothing. Like every single store I went to in the mall had nothing new. So I'm actually pretty stoked that I found a few new things in just a couple of the stores that I went to today. One of them being obviously the pop that I picked up from Comic-Con. And that pop is Sabito and Makimo, the 2-pack. Now, I'm super torn when it comes to this. And the reason I am is because I literally already own these exact pops, just minus the masks. However, that being said, when these pops came out, I said to myself, I was like, you know what? Sabito's actually a really sick character. Makimo's a cool character too. And I want the characters, but I think it would be so much cooler in a mask. And I think I actually said in one of my earlier videos that I was pretty sure they were gonna put the mask on these pops and make them exclusive somewhere, at least Sabito. And they actually did, so I told the future. But anyway, I'm gonna do some side-by-sides of these pops right now. I'll show some close-up clips of them, and I'm just realizing I think Sabito has a mark on his face. Freaking dang it. That's all right, we'll take a look. I'm gonna show some close-up shots of each of the pop, but right now I'm gonna take these out and I'm actually just gonna compare them to their common versions. Okay, so I pulled them out of the box. I'm gonna compare Makumo first, and here I have both of them. So you can see the common has, you know, the wreath of flowers around the head, with the hands behind the back, and kind of just standing in that pose. And the new one has, well, it's in the exact same pose with a mask on the head rather than a wreath. Plus, if you look in the back, you can see different hair. I mean, just slightly. It's nothing crazy, but yeah, you can see that there are differences in the hair. So overall, these are the exact same pops except for the headpiece. So I'm assuming they just had a ton of the bodies made and then, you know, divided up the heads so that, you know, half of them or at least a few of them have the mask and then every other one has the wreath. So, you know, really not crazy different whatsoever. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with my common. I don't think I need both of these in my collection, so we'll see, I'm not sure. However, there you go. There are the two of them out of box in comparison. Okay, now onto Sabito, and I suspect it's probably the exact same situation as Makumo. Yeah, looks like it is. So here we have both Sabitos, the common as well as now the New York City Comic Con exclusive version with the mask. Looking at the bodies, looks like everything is literally identical except for the head. So same situation with Makumo. I will say though, the detail on this new head is fantastic. And yes, mine does have a tiny little mark on it like I noticed. It's nothing huge, it's just that there's kind of like a little shiny mark on the forehead. I don't know what that could be. It's not gonna bother me forever. I'll probably forget about it once I put it back in the box. But you know what? I don't really care that these are identical because this is such a cool pop. This alone, if you just forget that there's a common, this is such an awesome pop. That's probably not that hard to do considering how cool of a character Sabito is. But nonetheless, I mean, this pop is awesome. So I'm not really mad that they've just redone the common. I just, like I said, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this now. I don't really know if I need both of them in my collection. Maybe I'll take this to work, put it on my desk. I don't know, that'd look pretty cool, I think. In any case, very cool. They're the exact same except for the head, but I still love the pop. Well, that does it for today's video. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below. Let me know which of the New York City Comic Con Funko products are you most excited about. My name is Benjamin. This is Retro Marmot Collectibles, the place where everything we do is for the love of the hunt, and I will catch you on the next one. See you.